Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to On Our Politics. Today we go start a brand new project. But before we get to that, I want you to know that today's episode, being the episode number 1 of our brand new project called Project 2027. And the goal is every day we will ask one question. The question will be related to what we are going to talk about. Just like today, now we're talking about the meeting between Kwankwaso and who? Aregbesola. And we are going to ask a question based on that, and just so and so and so and so. Anyway, but I would like you to understand, to know that today episode is brought to you by Village Athletics. If you are a fan of athletics, or in particular Nigerian athletics, look no further. The blessed place, the blessed place, the blessed place, the best place to go to be up to date in terms of how our Nigerian athletes are faring, home and abroad, college or not, anywhere around the globe. No other place than Village Athletics. We are on all social media, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you name it, both in Pidgin and in Queen's English, however you like it, that's the place to go. So, on that note, let's get into it. The news reaching us is, I don't talk on before the beginning of this year that 2025 is going to be a year for party alliance or individual alliance. So, what we are seeing is not a news, but it's still a news. So, but I said it before, today's episode, being the episode number 1 for the Project 2027, the question before us today that I'm going to be asking is, who you they vote for? Or, sorry, why you they vote? There must be a reason why you are voting. Maybe we should start asking why you they vote, why you are voting. And you're surprised why the reason why people are voting. The idea, the goal is not to actually laugh or ridicule people why they are voting. The goal is that maybe if you ask people enough why they vote, they will begin to see the reason why they vote and begin to look for a candidate or somebody who can relate to why in one vote, always carrying down that idea, always embezzling that idea. And that kind of person, once you find him, I don't think there's any amount of money that can come to convince you to vote against your own interest. So hopefully as we go further with that, the thing will make sense. But the underlying mission here is to get people educated, the reason why you should vote. And maybe at the end of today's episode, it will make more sense. Yes, Aregbesola is meeting with Kwankwaso. Why is this even in news? What is going on? Right, it's not so new. No be first. Earlier on at the beginning, we see Obi meeting Atiku. Okay, wait a minute. That's a big deal now. That is a big deal. Because the only movement that matter as far as 2027 is concerned is Obi movement. Because he might be the only politician today that if he move, people go move. With all due respect to my Konkosia, right? Movement of Kwankwaso is yes, it matter, but I mean, in a field, in a reality, in a field of play where 6 million self no see road. I mean, what are we talking about with 1 million followership? But that is not to underscore that, but hey, it is reality before us today. So as far as 2020, 2027 is concerned, no movement go actually shake things other than anywhere Obi move go. Again, why you dey vote? So let's go into why, or let's see why Kwankwaso meeting Aregbesola even makes sense. All right, I'm asking that question if it even makes sense because yes, Aregbesola, okay, yes, 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 but that's it. That's it. I mean, is there anything to Aregbesola again as the leader of the Omoluabi faction of? I don't even know. Say, Kai, man, power na bad thing, man. Power na bad thing. And I said that because 2 3 years ago, everybody, all the medias, especially content creators, everybody was up in arms with how the Fulanis, the Hausas are taking over everywhere in Abuja. While all of a sudden the Fulani man went from riding a horse to riding a cow. Now all of a sudden a power bike. So today they get accident. All kind of noise. And again, there's a reason because we they see not that the noise is just coming out of nowhere. The noise comes with the reality of what we see, what they display, affluence everywhere, wedding, private jets, everybody they say, oh, the family, the first family children, they fly Air Force One. Like me, oh sorry, I say Air Force One. Kilion Pensin, Kilion Nigeria. Whoa, the heck, man, shut the fuck up, dog. Yo, the heck. Anyway, sorry for my French. So the question for the day is that why you they vote? I don't understand. What the fuck, man? Why you dog the back like that for? Shoot? Man, it's cool. Control your dog, man. All right. It might be no. Aregbesola fall out with his godfather. What the fuck, man? Why people just make noise? They shout, man. They phone they shout. Whatever. Bitch, man, like he's right in front of you, man. Why are you screaming? Oh my fucking god. Holy moly. Holy shit. Ah, y'all forgive me, I beg. What the fuck? Are you serious? Somebody say, wait a minute. What the heck? Holy shit. What just happened? Oh. Whew. Okay, okay, okay. Let me explain. Let me explain. What is I just witnessed now? Like, so the dog where they back, midday they provoke they come. Who get dog we just cause everything around me na pretty much very quiet. I don't know where people even dey inside their car. So dog they back. My home say, okay, why is it this dog barking so loud, man? Nice. Where the owner like I know they see the dog because everywhere dark, but I can feel the dog they close. So I saying they disturb me. I did they provoke. Not not knowing that okay, from trying to make sense with everything that just happened, I don't know that the dog they back from inside a car. Now, the reason, from what I am understanding, why the dog they bark, because okay, I don't know if this makes sense. Okay, the owner of the dog came out of her car. I don't know, middle-aged woman or whatever, but she came out and I just see the person they shout like, So okay, the dog don't quiet now. Why? What the fuck, man? Why is this woman speaking so loud? So are they because again everywhere that they try scoop around to see who she did like she on my own mama say she did on phone. No, she's literally talking to the next person to her in the car. Between a car and the guy, she's hollering at now just one parking spot in between them. It happens to be like a tree. Now, it's bad enough that she's screaming on top of her voice to somebody who is right in front of her. But the reason she's screaming, apparently, is because the guy they smoke cigar. So it's too loud, pretty much, because that's what I can hear from her. The guy smoking cigar, we just lean to his car smoking cigar. It's too loud. So she's trying to tell the guy to keep quiet. So I don't know what I mean. I could keep quiet because it's not playing music, nothing. But now that I can make sense out of it, I see the dog they back because the guy they smoke. I like, boy. Ooh, that's a people when we're at war, people don't know how to act again. This is interesting. Like this is intense. Like holy shit. Okay, I know this. If anybody they watch, but I just everything happened so fast that it don't make sense to me. Back to the Why You Dey Vote Project 2027, episode 1, brought to you by Village Athletics. As I said, if you're a fan of athletics, in particular Nigerian athletics, where you can get the day-to-day updates of how Nigerians are doing all over the world, it's none other place than Village Athletics on every social platform you can think of. The day that they give it to you live. Now, back to Kwankwaso meeting Aregbesola. Let me read from the the gossip magazine that put that. They are breaking secret. They are breaking news. You know. So I will join Sunday night class. No wala, no wala, no wala, no wala. Just the point. Just keep listening. God is your strength. um, this Ogoni protests disrupt Tinubu's or yeah, whatever. I don't know. I've been away from Nigerian politics for a minute. I was focused on what America is doing to win the race against emerging power, China. So I'm not following the behind the scene conversation so that I can have something to tell my grandchildren. Nobody say I dey alive, something they happen. I will come they talk to them like if say na somebody tell me the story. No. Anyway, I'm looking. Wait, what's going on here? I'm looking for the article that break the news of Aregbesola meeting Kwankwaso. Ridiculous. I've been at Kwankwaso meeting Aregbesola. I don't think that's the right way to put it because who be Aregbesola? That's what I've been trying to say. Molo Abini Nibo. Molo Abi now. Again now, before I come up for why I said that power is intoxicating, that a couple of years ago, anytime, anywhere where any Fulani man met, you know, and as I said, they have every reason for people to talk because they don't know how to act again. They are everywhere. They pack their the race, their ethnicity full everywhere from you name it. So yeah, they give reason for people to talk. I'm saying that to say it's exactly what is happening now. The Yorubas are doing the same thing. It is unfortunate because I don't know about we can say it's unfortunate because they were quiet and silent. Those who are denying Tinubu himself frontally, it is not our president. We don't want him. He's not speaking for us. He's a drug lord. All of a sudden, whoo, it's our knight and shining armor. We had to literally go and tell him that you don't have choice, you have to. Now you we want to paraphrase Eda Bisia Kande once book. I hope he's selling well. Again, why you they vote? And they give una reason why all this merger they happen. And why I tell you, I say the only merger that move a needle is Obi's merger because now only him get followers that will follow him. Even Atiku self, I don't know where he's not going anywhere. Anywhere he move, come on, if he move now, if he move, if Atiku move, it's done. All this Kurukere movement alliance is dangerous. There are a group of people who would take her out of the competition, politically speaking. It's a stumbling block, right? So he knows that if he move, nothing will move. But anyway, back to how the Yorubas are being intoxicated by power now. Now they are coming out wholeheartedly to tell it to your face. Afenifere is a movement. Afenifere is a party. Afenifere is a faction. The audacity of for or the display of audacity of power frontally by Sunday Igboho going say to our face, I'm going to submit the procedure, whatever that is. All those are power. That's what I keep saying. And the world, the jungle that we live in. If you don't get power, anything you get, now give them, give you. Alright? I don't understand. Enemies of want make I deliver my class in peace. Why noise? Huh? Whew, this is it's unbelievable. Can't with people, man. Can't be. I just can't. I just can't figure it out how I would just go live for a middle of nowhere with trees and animals. Say, and live with human being these days. People are just fucking annoying. I don't know why I reverse this is I mean, but it's just fucking ridiculous the way people just you don't start your car, get the fuck on, man. Get the fuck on. The heck. Mhm. Anyway, um, it's on the comment section. Mark, area, what's going on? Right? Is that your question? What's going on to the vest? And the vest, man, I don't know why, I'm trying to, it's just unnecessary noise. I hate, just people just behave like, I don't know. I just don't understand. For the past couple of weeks, it was fucking cold and everybody behave. Now when the weather don't warm, people just dey act like I don't understand. Like it remind kind God. I also remind me of village, Uncle climb on top rock. Just dey see how monkey dey jump around till they happy. That's exactly how I see people dey behave these days because it's fucking warm. The heck, man. You don't enter your car, you don't start car. Why can't you just get the popcorn? Just dey they disturb me. Eh? Nah, just I remember so like because the guy like the car this one of the car then na like house the guy dey drive. Just boom 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 boom. You just there for like for what? It is. Okay. Anyway, um the food don't move. Small some people gone gaga. I'm telling you, man, people just behave. I don't blame them. Ah, just as Nigeria they have democracy without freedom of speech. Who are okay? Who's middle piece? You don't start. What are you talking? Eh? If you wait till they talk, just as Nigeria they have democracy without freedom of speech. Okay, I don't think that statement is complete. So it's just like you tell Jagaban make him no enjoy his new jet by flying around the water. God. I don't understand. Who that free that guy? I cannot see me is intoxicated with the private jet. That's Jagaban now. They flying around privately for now. Make I ask question. How many times you don't hear a person say I meet Jagaban for flight? Like like forever. Would they see people they meet Obasanjo, Good Lord said, don't tell where I ever meet that for private. That's in our private, isn't it? Fly now. Okay. Yeah, it's very private. Buhari. So this man, I don't think he's been. I don't think the private jet is shakam like that. But why again? I go see the reason. I see why they talk like that. I have one of my brother. We don't work for. We don't work for Asu briefly, you know. And if there's one thing, the guy is trying to paint a picture of what. One of the reasons, there are many reasons. One of the reasons where in feel say people who goes in there to come up for there, they hurt them. He points something out. He say come. See when he talk of security, everything that has to do with security, human or artificial or whatever you can think of, is at the top in terms of function. Everything they top notch. Hey, say you say I don't care how you get money rich as a private individual. You know, sure say if you get that kind of security. Now you can say that is an over exaggeration, but it's trying to paint a picture that the efficiency and the level of security around that particular power, that place, is just unbelievable. So when you saying they intoxicated with his private jet, with the presidential jet, okay, I can factor those in that now the kind of fixtures where you go get, the kind of luxury that will come of it, not just luxury in terms of the make and all that kind of thing, but in terms of extra fixtures with the security, the emergency case, blah blah, and all those kind of whatever. Yes, it will be good to fly around, but Kukulau Tinubu is one person that I don't think he fly publicly like that. The person. Middle page. You say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu need not to be suffocated, free him must. Oh yeah, free him fast. Yeah, there's an headline about him too, talking about no one, he didn't commit any crime. Nobody should go and beg for him. I just saw it float around. Not really pay attention to the details, but I just figured a politician won't use a campaign. This is season, right? I talked about before. Social Alambra people from Anambra now, they are trying to be using Namdi Kanu as a campaign strategy to that. Now they're going to say they care. After all, the insecurity that is still going on in the East is still going on. After all, they say Namdi Kanu at one point, nine the cause. And Namdi Kanu is with them now. They come to say Ekpa. Ekpa is also with them. But the shit is still going on. Again, why you they vote? Project 2027. That is the question for the day. Why you they vote? Are this good a reason for you to vote or not to vote? The goal is why by the time you begin to ask yourself that question, or ask anybody why you they vote. The goal is not to antagonize that person if he give his or her reason, but his goal is to keep acting again, for that question to keep resonating in the subconscious to the point that he will not be matching his reason for even want to or not to with somebody, a candidate out there, or somebody, or a group of movement, a group of people, an organization that he or she can relate with that reason why he or she want to vote. And before you know, no matter how much you actually want to use to bribe that individual, it will be very hard for that person to sell his or her interest when he or she really understand how that interest can be achieved. Because I one thing I understand that to understand is the conversation I had with Mr. Amori a couple of weeks ago when I tell him say he asked me what my the reason or what they motivate me. I say my personal interest. But on a larger scale, he could not phantom or understand why that the interest started from internet. Say charity begins at home. But as you step out of that your individualness, you begin to align with the majority, your interests begin to take a second back seat. Not necessarily because your interest is not important, but because for you to actually achieve your interest or come close to achieve your interest, it take the global interest, the majority interest to be achieved first. Hallelujah, somebody. Am I preaching? Now, why am I saying this? I remember having heated back and forth with Paul about the coalition that bring Donald Trump to power. That when you go into that coalition, you understand that they have nothing in common, but they have one goal. So interest had to take center stage, pride and whatever had to come second, just for them to achieve the goal they are achieving today. And we'll go into it, right? The Maha movement. I'm just waiting for the everything to go to the Senate before I tell you, because the Senate have no choice. Because for the very first time in a long time in American political history, the Senate at this point are being faced with a double sword. What I mean double sword is that anybody who is coming out frontally to get to go against the Trump nominee stand a chance to be primaried. And if you understand American politics, when the candidate is told that you are going to be primaried, you are almost 100% sure that you are not going to come back. But they will work hard to make sure they vote against you in the primaries. The reason why most of these people are in the Senate for 100 gazillion years is because they never go to primaries. A lot of them. So, and they are handling that message from the deplorable, from the grassroots perspective, right? From right then, those the America First, coupled with the Maha movement led by the Elon Musk and the rest of them, also said we are going to back those people who are going to be primary. We are make sure we are going to invest heavily in their opinion to make sure they not come back. So they don't get a choice. Again, correlation at work, regardless of how you think about their functioningness. Now, what am I trying to say here? Again, the question for today: why you dey vote? They are all in for the share. You're right. They are all in for the share, which is that's why when I look at the meeting of Kwankwaso and Aregbesola, I was like, okay, what the fuck is in for the people here? Like, like what is their share? Why are they meeting? All right. And I don't. I mean, it's not me having against it. Me just trying to see the benefit. Why people should say, okay, I want to vote because of these two coalition. We see the energy that goes into the MAGA movement because of the coalition between the ROFK movement called the Make America Health Again coalition, and the energy that the likes of Tosi Gabas are also. I mean, what is the coalition about? That's why I said at the beginning, the only movement that will actually move in Nudu, as far today Nigerian politics is concerned, is Obu movement. People are anxious. Where Obi going to next? Who is he going to align with? For one obvious reason, because he has 6 million. With all due respect to the Konkoseyas, yes, they get 1 million, but in today's competition, in this arena that we are in, there's a big difference between Usain Bolt and Frederick Agbaje. Let's face it. So there's a difference between 6 million and if 6 million they struggle to say Nami go win. I mean, where is 1 million? But what I'm trying to underscore here is that why you they vote. So at this point, we should begin to put context and question to why these people they move. Right? Aregbesola is in the street right now, as far as I'm concerned. He's in the street because he fell out with his godfather. He's fall out with the political leader. He's fall out with the Yoruba consensus. I mean, however you want to say it. And he has never seen the light of day since then. So, as far as I'm concerned, he ain't got nothing to offer. But again, they are meeting. They are forming a coalition. For what? Again, what middle place is just say for their own share interest. So you, as a voter, because at the end of the day, regardless of their meeting, regardless of their coalition, regardless of their alliance, they will see how to come to you for you to actually certify that meeting and coalition. So the question is that why you they vote? Jagaban is a very dirty politician. For him, it's all about him. Na national interest. No national interest. Well, you can say to now. I see your point, but first of all, let's be frank. What is the national interest? As we speak today, 2025, what is the national interest? Now, before you go say in they betray the national interest, it doesn't have national interest at that. What is the national interest? That's why people when they talk say Bola Tinubu na asset, I was like assets to who or what? Because the people that you are thinking there is an asset to, they control the whole, they own the colony, now their property. So how the fuck is so now that's a different conversation entirely. So now, but as I said, I get where you are driving to, but what is the national interest? All right. Bola Tinubu is able to control all the apparatus of, again, back to how the power is investigating the Yorubas, right? Now I said that because everybody now is now coming out boldly. Tinubu now our consensus. Tinubu people doesn't want him to be this. Tinubu now the Yoruba, the Afenifere is a movement. There's that all kind of boldness is coming out. Why? For why? Because they are now in control of the apparatus of power. That's what they never had coming into 2023. That's why everybody was silent with what the agenda was or is. Right now, that high in control the apparatus, as in how the system is going to be used to their advantage. Everybody is now coming out with this boldness to say all kind of shit. Again, if you don't get power, everything you get now give them give you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is Project 2027. First episode brought to you by Village Athletics. As I said, if you are a fan of athletics and Nigeria athletics in particular, follow Village Athletics in all the platforms, ladies and gentlemen. Like them, share, and subscribe. You will not be disappointed. Now, let's continue. Again, why you they vote? That is the question for the day. It is not to antagonize you based on the reason you give or the no, it is a question you should ask yourself. I am not saying tell me the reason why you should vote. Am I saying when you wake up every day knowing that 2027 is going to be a reality, if you are going to be a part and participant, ask yourself, why am I voting? The reason is that if you ask yourself long enough, you will begin to see the reason with people that literally have the same interests. In what? In a particular movement, in a particular party, or in a particular person. That's how an ideology is formed. Let's converge because there's a reason. Again, the MAGA movement is a typical example. The witches and wizards, the foolish and the deplorable, the dirty ones, the educated ones, they all came together because guess what? They've they are convinced in reason why they want to be part of this. And the conviction comes with the fact that they see a person that can actually bring that to reality. So ask yourself why you they vote. Is the coalition that you are seeing spoil you enough to vote? Is this meeting between these two people ignite anything that will spoil you to go and vote? Again, it is not for you to tell me. It is a question you should carry on as you see these people move around because they are not moving around because of you. So the only way to have a share for their attention is for you to be firm in a reason why you will be voting in the first place. And of course, if that reason does not resonate with anybody, trust me, no matter how much somebody will come and give you, it go hard. I just hope I'm making sense. Anyway, let me go back to the comment section again. Is the people, is the politics of is the politician and their policies. They have to, they are players now. Don't hate the players, hate the game. So it's out for you. Whether you remain a spectator or you join a fan club, a fan base, or train yourself to be a player. They all have children without security of life.
They all have children. What do you mean? Yes. They are all in up for the share. Yes. NNPP faction just has a national convention the other day. Yes, yes, yeah, I'm not going to detail that, but I saw the headlines. They say they are electing another leader, another kind of thing. I think that's the reason why they not bring that into the conversation. Because I'm focusing on the two actors and extending to his Kwankwaso followers since Aregbesola is just a leader of a faction, you no get followers like that. So I didn't really want to say, okay, oh, this is because at the end of the day, it might not be NNPP. At the end of the day, it might be NNPP for Kwankwaso. I don't really know where in there right now, but I think he's focused on building a coalition, which I don't know why, how, I mean, it doesn't make sense to me at this point, but maybe as we go on, it will make sense. So that's why they ask. In order for things to make sense for all of us, we got to start asking our question why we they vote. So, AB, why we they vote to elect who govern us, who generate, who represents us, who oversees our commonwealth, who protects us in our society, who give us the most happy etc. Okay, but now, AB, I am not saying asking for a reason why there is an election. Let me put context to it now. I am not asking why do we have election. I am asking you as an individual why you they go vote. Again, if your sole reason why you they go vote is because you want to, I'm not saying that's a bad reason too, but I just want you actually to understand the context where I am coming from. Maybe it's my bad anyway. Um, in my opinion, why people vote might not count in motherland as to question is not really fixed. I get your point. Votes don't really count. I'm that person that believes in what you are saying. But now, mm, I want you to see it from. That's why I keep talking about correlation, right? If to say interest, different interests could not converge under Donald Trump, the vote for no count. Now, when I may say the vote for no count in this, I don't say the rigging or no, the vote for no count because therefore no win. It's pure. That's simple as that. Therefore no win. And once you don't win, your vote no count, right? But again, we are in a new world whereby the the combination of AI and blockchain will revolutionize the way we vote. We democratize everything. What am I saying? The way they will dey manipulate our election now, it's not going to be that frontally. Hence, the reason why you dey vote, right? If you cannot manipulate blockchain technology, I'm sorry, we are a step closer to have to maybe get a leader that the people really work hard for, but that's a different conversation. I think that's another, as the series Project 2027 goes on, I go to bring you clips that speak to what you just said and how I just put it. So mine say which middle piece say which they now turn religion into politics in Nigeria. Nigeria mentality. I mean, I don't think. What's the difference between the two? Yeah. See, my middle piece. I am not a. This is how I see this. All this. I they see the okay. I see it from the Holy Trinity. If you are a Catholic, you probably be Catholic. God the Father, the Spirit, God the Son, the Son, the Father, and the Holy Spirit. They say now one, right? Because my you so that's how I see what you are just saying. I say from that perspective. Now you human, you will be one person, right? Now you go decide to be religious. It is you, the same person, go feel the economic pain of waiting the reality of the environment you bring. Now you, the same person, go either decide to say I won't be actively involved in the how the politics of my environment. So it is you. So the idea that politics should not be religious. I mean, I don't understand. The Pope just like will be analogy of the northern person, they buy bread cheaper than the southern person. I don't understand where imam they buy cheap, get a better service than tradition Ogboni. We are all in the same thing for this. So the idea of religion is just it's all it's, I see them as one of the two biggest political parties, the most successful political parties in the world. Anyway, the the Christian movement and the Muslim movement. So I know they like see the idea. So shout out to Obi. Again, when I say the only movement that matters, that people are eagerly waiting for, people will pay attention, if Obi go visit anybody, we go, is because of 6 million followers. It's the only person, and apart from he has the 6 million followers, is the only person who is actually doing what any other person is not doing. Right? Obi dey meet Babalawo, e dey follow am check kola. Obi go visit pastor, e go follow am read do morning devotion. Obi go go sit down with the imam, help dem breakfast. Obi dey go sit down with the poor first person on the street. Now the opposition will like to paint it the other way around, which is of course that's their job, right? But it's now up to the obedient structure around the obedient to actually always put this in their face because that is and if you pay attention, if you pay attention, it's because that gesture, what Obi is doing, is representing it so bad, and there's no way they can control it. And everybody don't begin frustrate, right? They don't begin criticize him that the way he's actually is speaking to the reality of everyday Nigerian is not speaking well for the country. Like motherfucker, what the hell? Who gives a fuck? These people, with all due respect to Shewumi, I'm sorry. You are beginning to be reason that the generation that is putting your bill, I don't care if it's alternative or not the alternative. And that's how the Democrats lost it in America. The reality they forget there's a reality of today that is facing everyday Americans on the street. Right? Their hair is so far in their house that they think all the people don't count. So there's no way they no fit do Obi again. They have to start using what is working for him against it. You understand? During campaign, they say they go from church to church. He's doing it now, so this is him. If there's anything that changed among every other presidential candidate that they all ran together last time is that people refuse to leave Nigeria again. That's the only thing. Moving around like the president already. Now, The question is that why you dey vote? I why you dey vote? So now one person dey play the politics. Now the same you wey dey play wey dey say make you no play politics. Where you will go be clear. I mean, as I said, it's the only thing is God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Everything are you. Whatever you decide to do with it, you will feel am. Still ROV, national interest, e.g., developing dock in other regions. Okay. Did they come? I know the last time I checked, I don't think that is a national interest. Because if it's a national interest, I don't think it's even the exclusive list. But it's not national interest, my brother. Developing dock in the east is not national interest. Now you, as a rational individual, they think that in a normal setting, that should be at the core of every rational citizen. But the question is that with the way the leaders who are in charge now they move, is that even in their subconscious? No. So again, when I say what is national interest, it is not that I understand that these are the development that will constitute national interest, physical wise, right? But that's not our reality. That's not our reality. With all of us they deceive ourselves. The only national interest I see is that is the military occupation of the southeast in the name of checkpoint, in the name of insecurity. But people are still dying in their tents every freaking day. That is the only national interest I see here. There's a national consensus to keep the people from that region in a perpetual fear. And I'm saying this, predicating this based on what is happening. There is no way on hell. Now only occupied territory, 9 military they every fucking junction. Only occupied territory on this fucking planet Earth. So if there's any national interest and national consensus I can see for here, and I'm coming to that conclusion because hey, Tinubu is not a Fulani man. Tinubu is not a Hausa man. Tinubu, hell no. It's totally different. But why are the military still occupying the southeast? That's a conversation people are not ready to have. That's the only national consensus I'm seeing here. Good luck came, the military were still there. Obasanjo came, the same thing. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry is coming and going, they are still there. Why? I'm waiting for an Iboma to be president and see if those military will come up for there. Then you can say, I don't know what I'm talking about. But as far as I'm concerned, that is the only visible national consensus I can see. The village is more like dead wood on YouTube. I follow you on it. Oh, my village. Now, my village is the talk. I don't understand. Is that what you're trying to say? My village, let me make it clear so that we will have that conversation. I want to understand that's exactly what you mean. What are the, okay, make I don't come for you first. Let me understand exactly what you mean. They have education, but far from educated country. Yeah, they are not. Our education is not yet for us to actually see or able to work in our environment, right? Everybody will graduate in any field in Nigeria. The dream, the goal is to come into the Western world, and so that not necessarily so that he can make more money. So, but it's so that he can challenge his or herself, can put in a better environment where those things that he or she was taught theoretically are being practically in use. The dodge. that's another thing. Oh, I make I tell you now. The next move where Elon Musk and his gang want audit na education in America, right? Donald Trump is about to take an executive order to eradicate the Ministry of Education. But what are we going to find out? Are we going to find out who is writing all the curriculum from a PhD to kindergarten in terms of medicine and everything? Is that what we are going to see? So pay attention to that, ladies and gentlemen. That's another banger that is coming from the Washington DC. So our education is not for us to actually develop our immediate environment. I'm sorry to say. No ideology in motherland of the political parties is in is mathematical ability on top. Or his motherland is just an SPV. Are you saying SPV like USAID? So that's another aspect of the USAID people are not ready to talk about. Now, the special purpose vehicle. eh, if you actually want to understand well, within that, why I'm going that coming to that conclusion, go read the Audacity to Win. The Audacity to Win is a book that actually describes the details of the coalition. How Obama was able to form that formidable coalition that brought them to power, which that coalition now this is now okay now the coalition mind those is also trying to dismantle. I'm not saying that's the only reason because if you understand the democratic network, popularly known as the Obama network, is centered around what? NGOs, education, religious institutions, think tanks, entertainment, media. So that coalition was built around these infrastructures. And if you are paying attention to the revolution that is coming up from USA, the Dutch, you understand that they are actually they unplug all the Democrat network, which they are you as I said, USA did 9 video to my 9 video go and get special purpose vehicle. So yes, political party in practical, in real time, in life, are privately owned businesses. I don't care anywhere you run a political party. The primary goal of any political party is to win power and to stop all past bills. Start from Democrats to Tories to PDP to ADF to Le Pen to CPC to I don't care where the political party. That's the goal of a political party. So saying it's a special people vote for that's another way of putting it. So ideologies, that's why they ask who you they vote for. If your goal of being a participant in this coming election is based on an ideology, trust me, you should be able to find a group, a movement, a political party, an individual that can resonate with the ideology. And you go. That's it. That's your point. Who you they vote for. Sorry, why you they vote. Above all, vote do not count. However, I do understand your question. I agree. Your audio, bro. Sorry, no verse. How's the audio now? Is this thing coming through? I'm make I soon. Hey, shit, man. I don't. Okay. I'm too slow. Maybe I thought I talk too much. Maybe I go back to the. Maybe I go back to the last person here, which is middle P. padi, wayo wayo, arrange Nigeria system democracy. Baba fella, don't go ahead and fella with that. Where your police take bribe and corruption, you all are liars. What you say about the police can be seen in every sector, every other part of the country, every other aspect of the country. Too. So it's not related to culture now. Our sovereignty is a matter of national interest. Ah, Mr. Well. Ministable. Our sovereignty. Ah, oh my God. Hey, people dey hear me dey laugh now. Then they will provoke. They will say, God damn. What like? Are you serious, Ministable? Our sovereignty. God damn. I have a problem with every word that follow that state. Every word for every word. Make I be start. So I think that's why they laugh. Every word. You started by saying our. Kilo jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Eh? Ministable. Kilo jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Kí our? What is our? Are you speaking French? I mean, you are speaking. This is not even fulfilling because I can understand. What are you speaking? Our. Who is our? And again, I laugh because let me. So that's one. Our sovereignty. What is the meaning of sovereignty? Make I even see. Let me let me ask my assistant AI. Let me ask my AI. What is sovereignty? Hmm. Hey, God, what a joke, man. Mr. Ministable, come. You just want whine me. According to some people, want whine me. You want whine me. Whine me. You want whine me. Sovereignty refers to the authority of a state or a nation to govern itself and make decisions without external influence or control. Do I need to go further, ladies and gentlemen in the house? Ran kantam pampara bashotre musikata shantara kata yata susuti. So when I say I have a problem with every word, Master Power was on point. God damn sovereignty, minister. Why do you decide to come with a joke like this big? Eh? Now, what is the next word I follow? Sovereignty. Hey, joke, eh? Say is a matter of national. Is it again national interest? Uh, the question still remains: why you dey vote? Apparently, maybe Minister has a clear, crystal clear of what his own sovereignty is, so he wants to vote based on that. Again, the goal is for you to say, "This is my reason." Hopefully, you see somebody that see what you are seeing. That is the goal. So it should be in your consciousness. Why are they vote? Why no be who are they vote for? No be who are they vote for. Nobody should ask who are they vote for. Why are they vote? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first episode of Project 2027, and we are analyzing based on what is coming out of the political players, but we topple that with a question that will carry you throughout the next episode. And as earlier said, this episode is being sponsored by Village Athletics. If you are a fan of track and field, in particular Nigerian track stars, the best place to be updated, to be up to minute of what our youngsters are doing is Village Athletics on all the platforms you can ever dream of. So, Mr. Minister, your national interest, whole national water. Okay, village athletics, I mean, no be your lovely village people. Oh, you say okay. Now it makes sense. Let me go back to it. Sorry, let me go back to it. More than nervous. God damn, so many more nervous. So what was that? What was that question again? What be the talk again? If I can say okay, village athletics is more like dead wood on YouTube. Yes, on YouTube. I think you're right. On YouTube, we're not up to date on YouTube. My bad. That's because the guys who are busy keeping track with happenings around the globe in terms of Nigerian athletes. For a reason, they find it more easy to upload in other social media platforms than YouTube. So so you are right. But go. Okay, as you do so go to Instagram, Village Athletics, and come back. Village Athletics Pigeon, go to Village Athletics Pigeon and come back to me, or any one of those ones and come back. If your conclusion assumption no go change. Okay, now, Mary Sable, your first one was I vote to promote and protect my interests, that of my family, community, and country. Makes sense. So, obviously, you either find a group of people, a political party, particular candidate that actually embedded what these your interests are, and that's the way to go about forming a coalition, forming a group of people, making sure at least your votes count to at least to some extent, right? To some extent, we define what that means. So, Obi, I agree, Obi. Peter Obi, 6 million or more votes is actually doing something different. Hence, Brother General Tugan, Garaba, Atiku, and the rest of the area. Peter. We are also God is a Christian, God is okay. Ah, so okay, we do. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Brainwash education, trying to make us a fool. Yes, but I love Bob Marley that put it better. Say they only teach us. We only know what they teach us, but again, they take us for a fool, thinking that they don't know what they teach us. And we should go read the Miseducation by Woodson, Michael of the Black Negro, which is exactly what you are saying. We only know what they teach us. Can't know more than that. You can only know more than that now if you decide to teach yourself. That's what it means. If you are just based on what you, that's how they talk. If your source of information is only based on mainstream media, you don't have a clue how the world works. It's as simple as that. They only have you out. AB, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. In our international morality is at stake. Nigeria, why me? Nigeria, when you talk of international moral, I don't understand. Yeah, you look at moral first. I don't think Nigerians realize that the most dominant culture in the world today as we speak is the African American culture. Not be any of una culture for Africa. That's what that means is that you do your own house. You do your own house. without gun on your head, or you lost everything that is original to you. Now you be GMO. Rakata Boroboshi Bakasata. So now make it make sense to me why you dey vote. Kwankwaso meeting Aregbesola, I don't understand what it what interest it sparks. Without spur people to say yes, I want to vote for this. I don't see it. That is not going to add numbers to the Kwankwaso movement that's already there. Neither the Aregbesola all of a sudden is an Omolumami movement that is always based on the so much infrastructure we expand. Now, can somebody make it make sense to me? Again, why you they vote? Hatred for the truth, the word and its vanity. This middle piece. It's just being philosophical and speaking some kind psychology. Like, easy, my brother, man. Let's talk about with the suffer. All of us, we are cooked. You know, we go. Anyways, no one can turn me around because no, I know, yes, I know the rules. All right, yo. But the bad thing, the problem there is that middle place, they don't just see you. Nobody they see you. You, you as an individual, you are not visible. You are only visible because you are in a larger context, which is the class you belong. Maybe you can say race, that one is the class that you belong. Okay? So yes, you as a person, you know the rules, but how far? Again, why you dey vote? Maybe that will bring you closer to somebody that also know the rules and the law. Because the earlier you start seeing yourself the way you are seen. Now, when I mean say they, I am not saying any particular, no, I'm talking about the opposition, those you want to vote against, those you think are responsible for, but whatever it is, that they connote that. So they don't see you because you, not just because of you, they don't have to try harder. But they assume a contest of people in your class. And guess what? It is more than you. So it is high time you start seeing yourself from that prism, from that lens of nah me. And how do you arrive at that? Is start asking your question, why are they vote? That will lead you to somebody with the same. So that's how it goes. I don't play politics. Politicians are hypocrites. It's okay if you know they play politics, then you are a spectator. Either way, you will get out. Whatever that the players do, you go either celebrate or you go vex. If una joke at the joke, you no understand me, go and talk to Arsenal fan or go and talk to which other club they win again. So you not being a politician is okay. That does not exempt you from collecting water or taking the glory that comes with however those players play according to Obi philosophy. You go see chop bread, I did the chop am for north. Now so the test be for south. The money is the same. If you decide to play politics, oh, you feel am. You no play oh, wagbani. It's come fuck around and find out. Why you dey vote? You don't have to vote. You can encourage, You can inspire, you can support those people that think come close or have your interest. Because my brother, you ain't living in a different planet oh. Ariana Matata Shada. Now, let's see. Let's live as a people together, hence of all a united people. We want freedom. That's the problem. Okay? That's what you want. But brother, let me break your bubble. Not everybody that live by you, with you, in front of you that want the same thing. And they have the right to want however they want it. But the only way now to achieve that peace and freedom is guess what? Understanding what he wants, he understanding what you want, and guess what? And find the same person that understand both of you together and go for it. You get what I'm saying? So we are in this together. We are in this together. You are either powerless or you are in power. That's it. It's as simple as that. That's where we are going now. Okay? A sweet freedom has got my credential as a human being. My brother, me and you, me and you, I swear to God, we belong to the same philosophy of life. You know what that is? We belong, we dey see life the same way. You understand? It's called autocracy. You get what I'm saying? But the world no revolve around us, right? Some people don't like that. How do you do with them? Because if I get you clearly what you are describing, autocratism as a police, autocracy, originated from the ancient Greek, which is what is also in a way on a larger context speak to what uh, Minister was talking about when he's talking about sovereignty, being self-sufficient, not relying on anybody, don't care about what anybody other person you do or does for you to live your goddamn good life, however you see it. Unfortunately, maybe everybody see life like that as it sounds. I, on the other hand, also believe in nomadism, right? So if you join that nomadic lifestyle with autocracy philosophy, which is like you fusing nomadic with sovereign individual, you are at that autocratism. That's another level of conversation entirely that we have to set aside for that we do have. It's interesting that you actually, see things like that. I was actually beginning to go deep into the, the understanding of Akati a couple of days ago. See them fighting for the power, but they don't know the hours. But Mali, but this guy, this my guy. See them fighting for the power, but they don't know the hour. Exactly. My God, man, this guy, who be you, middle piece? Who be you, man? I go like roll one with you. That fucking capture everything. They are fucking fighting for power, but they don't understand that AI, blockchain, is coming to fucking revolutionize every goddamn thing. They don't understand the hours we are. They still believe Donald Trump moves are jokes. They still believe that the Donald Trump movement is the no. The world is fucking changing. That is the hours that we are in. But they are fighting for the power, but they don't know the hour. Malata kaparakata shantarabubusika. This guy, you know supposed to tell me, what? What? Where you gonna get that pay for? Boy, they are fighting for power, but they don't know the hour. My Lord. Oh, like really? You finished the whole conversation, man. You brought it home. You fucking brought it home with that one. You did brought it home, but my. Why did you do that? God is not coming down from above because they have all gone astray. They can they can secretly causes mansion terrorist ideology militants. So it's not the easiest way to quickest way for them to get to power. The easiest way to keep power with us. That's what they are using those mind millionaires here. They see they are fighting for us. Man, whether they like it or not, don't like it. It is a thing of security. Don't worry. Yeah. Man, when you say that they are fighting for power, but they don't know the hour, that lyrics is a different thing. Maybe I go find out lyrics. I can make sense of that lyrics. They are meeting themselves for power. When Obi come out and said this,
What is important? Let's discuss Nigeria. Whether we are going to do coalition or not, let's talk about the future of the country. Because often we abandon the country and what we need to do, talking about power grab. I'm not interested in any coalition that is for purpose of taking power. It is about discussing Nigeria. How do we care about securing Nigeria? What is important? Let's discuss Nigeria. Whether we are going to do coalition or not, let's talk about the future of the country. Because often we abandon the country and what we need to do, talking about power grab. I'm not interested in any coalition that is for purpose of taking power. It is about discussing Nigeria. How do we care about securing Nigeria? How do we care about the common person in Nigeria? How do we care about our children being in school? That is the most important thing for now. That's what we need to remove. Because what you are doing is that you're encouraging stealing of public money. Because if I steal it, and use it to win the election, then I get all the powers and everything, including immunity, not to be prosecuted. So we must stop it. That is what is driving the stealing.
When I conclude, say the only meeting, the only movement, the only alliance, the only coalition that matter, that will move a needle in terms of how people will receive and react, is Obi. Now, when he make this statement, they all of them, all of a sudden, they change their tactics, how they take their achieve the guy. They begin attack him. That no. Now, if you to understand what I'm saying, listen to this.
Indigbos have been carrying this party. I've been screaming this since 2020. That look, the Igbos have been carrying us. We have to accept that fact. The data suggests this. The energy level suggests. Now, we are at a point now where if we don't do something to show them that we understand where our geese that lay the golden egg of our votes come from, they may leave us. They left us in 2023, and we couldn't do as well. So now, we're at the point where it's not yet 2 years. We have enough time to look and say to us, okay, really, aside even wanting to, that's why I said Peter is the one that was smart there. Aside even wanting to be presidential candidate, are you not going to even be talking about the issues you want to affect in the country? He was the only one that was talking about that.
But you also have a problem with his messaging. You say
I say to him,
his negative tone
is a bit much. You know, the reason is that, imagine that you're not a journalist and you're not that educated and all he hears, and the country is bad. That alone can make you run back. It's not the same thing.
Is that all he's doing?
Don't put words into my mouth. If you put a rhetoric that sees no good in the nation, why do you think they beat us with change? They didn't come and give us change only on negative propaganda.
So in the same sentence, he say when they come up for that meeting, now Obi na in they really speak what matters. They speak to the heart of the nation, speaking what really. That's why I say it's doing the God's work or the people's work. Then in the same vein, this guy say, it's destabilizing. Like, so you understand why they were so mad. But now, this is not to say Obi is different, but of course, the game that he's playing is way different. And they understand the power that he holds now because of that number. So any move he make, if it's going contrary to the collective of the whatever question they're trying to build, they will come against it. And that's where they are right now. They've done everything possible. So when you make that Bob Marley phrase, when they say they are fighting for power, but they don't know the hour, that's exactly what I'm trying to say again, ahead of 2027 beyond. How do you do with Obi if you allow it keep going beyond 2027, politically speaking? The hours is here for Nigeria to be renegotiated. The hour is upon us, whereby those who are here, who have been running the country for over 60 years, are fading off naturally or politically speaking. So the young chaps who are coming to take, coming to take over the mantles of power, did they understand the hours that we are in? They are fighting for power, but they don't know the hours. So they are walking in the dark. Oh, yeah, we had the rebel music. Yeah, rebel music. Wagwan, wagwan, wagwan. They got to understand. So when Obi come out with that and the reaction that follow immediately, I was like, ha, ha, ha. Oh, it's about to be a good 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds up to 2031. It will be an interesting time to fucking be alive, ladies and gentlemen. Why you they vote? That's the question before us today. Why you they vote? They don't see us as somebody. No, we are customers. Which can somebody? Okay, so Obi is the beautiful bride currently, and he knows that above he is a team player. Nah, that guy, is I don't know, man. Is they are going to come after him so hard. Because if you look now, the strategy they started by, okay, let's fucking take Labour Party leader, Labour from him. They collect the destroy his leadership first. Started from the leadership. As that one it work to some extent, immediately they go after those who have voted on the platform, converge them. As soon as that's one they register success. What do they go do? They go after the foot soldiers, right? Psychologically destroy Kenneth Okonkwo first. That one begin talk from both sides of the mouth. They go after the other woman, get her down, right? Aisha Yusuf, no fall, or maybe they never come after her, but they come make mistake. Go after Delefaro TV. That one backfire. In fact, that one the backfire to the point that every loss that obedience has lost due to power to the Labour Party, convergence of their elected candidate, that one I blame them. And and so they get her back. When they go after the Delefaro TV, they don't say, come on. So they are not going to stop. Next thing now to go after the guy himself. Politically speaking, I don't say that we'll do or something, no, but politically, just every need deliberately to make sure Obi presidential ambition end in 2027. Him and Atiku have the same fate among these Ayanas. This coalition the way you see so, they mean no good. Just as you said, they don't give a hoot about us the people. So again, why you they vote? You're going to do everything to make sure the key will be presidential ambition no grow beyond 2027. Because if it does, it's a problem. The hours that they did not know that is upon us will all of a sudden cripple on them. Where do we go from here? So hence, Aerofy can come out from where they hide down, begin talk rubbish. Atiku can decide to be using, since he don't lost Boala now, he has to go and recruit Shena Nadia to, I'll be waiting with that woman to start throwing tantrum. So this is on, baby. It is on. All because Obi no one confirm. All because Obi no one form alliance. And Obi not forming alliance, he cannot kill his political presidential dream from a distance. The easiest way to destroy his political ambition, making sure it doesn't go beyond 2027, is to bring her in. Even give her a ticket, say, but work against her. But I think na Peter Omo Peteru. So I think it should be smart. Anyway, why you they vote? That should be it. All these things you go follow. Undermining the truth and right of life. No, they are not undermining the truth and right of life. They are undermining your truth and right of life. No be their own. That's why they don't want their children to live among you barbarians. You uncivilized, uncultured fools. Why would they want their kids to live in school with you? You motherfuckers. And I'm saying this deliberately. No be say, you guys like this Igbo first. Moving that is it, I don't hide. No. That part where middle piece brought into the conversation just it does something there, something wonderful to the conversation. So which make life and live and life look high ugly. Yeah, of course. Ah, I don't tell you now. They are not. They don't live with you. They get private jet to roll around. So what the fuck? What do they care about you and your life for? Its work ends while he made it public knowledge. Obedience is not part of labor. Part it was international form abi. What do you mean it? Another sound. What do you mean it's work? What work ends why it came out publicly? Hmm? Mark, it work ends it came up. Make I see. Make I see. Uh, it has the finance. Okay, firepower. Okay, it has the finance firepower. It's likable. He has a reasonable numbers of followers. And I think, Mark, what you said, he has financial power and likable. I think that is at the core of somebody who, for you to actually be win presidential election, that too should not be under any question, because there is a correlation between electoral electability and campaign money, right? Why should I write a check of 1 billion naira for you? It is because it's beyond because he is prudent. Is they give shishi. No, it is because he is electable. In other words, if he got elected, my $1 billion investment in that process will count. Not because he go pay me back, because it will give me a leverage to power. Again, why you dey vote? Why you dey vote? So they understand that. They think say Obi don't have that criteria before the election. The election shocked the political class, especially those full-time and politicians where they streets they hustle every day for power. The Amechis, the Uzokalus, the Wikis. They were blown away. Say, ah, and they
that there's no way they could respond. The only person wey still get lifeline going na Wike, but still the intent is clear. They are right. So for the next 10 years, for the next three elections, there is not going to be any other presidential candidate after Bola Tinubu start finish. Na only Obi. I don't see how the Omoluwabis wan brand down. I don't see how the South people how we wan pull am off. It's Obi and the rest, and that is the dilemma before the northern brothers. Again, why you dey vote? Are you voting because our life is miserable? Are you voting because we don't have sovereignty? As I challenge sovereignty, minister. Are you voting because we deserve to be free? Whatever, why you dey vote, not who you dey vote for. So yes, it works. Hence, you come up. So now I understand your full point. Nature knows the hours. My brother, we are also part of the nature. Abi middle face. Abi don't forget the Abi we be GMO now. We are not naturally we are new to nature. Is that what you say? No, we still part of the nature too. So what we decide is also nature decision. What we decide now also they say na God. People when people speak, that's God has spoke. So I agree with you. We're also part of the nature. So your point is okay. Okay, people vote based on ideology and interest. It is a society we vote count. E.g., I agree, Ghana. That's what I'm saying. You see that here now, the whole goal of asking why you dey vote is not to antagonize the person is reason, is hopefully to check into education mode. You educate person why his interest matters, why but his interest can only be achieved in a collective sense, why his interest, the ability for him to identify people with like interest will automatically due to an ideology. Right? Ideology now is an idea, it's a superior idea. That's why he was able to dominate every other idea and stand as an ideology. Right? It's not ideology is not a divine thing that now ISB that was no. Now one person have idea able to you're able to either take make it resonate with other people or able to persuade other people, convince other people to idea, and at the end of the day, that's how what ideology is about, right? With people who are quick to use the American political party as a prime example, the Republican has different ideology with that of Republican. Yes, but how did they come about? Because the Democrats who gave that to the Republic, just Republican Party, just like we will argue that APC is vetted by PDP. Right? But it's a formation of 9 people, the likes of Abamaleko and the rest of them. Right? It is an ideology that now sustained the party, formed the party. They came together, found the party, and take on to the president. Nurture that their collective belief, their collective idea that is now today the Republican. And then every president that come, every leader that come that has so much influence, like Ronald Reagan, like the likes of Donald Trump, who is one can say he was able to you know articulate what the people he largely represent believe in terms of their idea and put it in a marketable position and they ran with it. Human need nature. Nature don't know human is human. You are saying we are not nature be right now. We are part of the ecosystem. We are just too dangerous for the system. That's just that. We are too dangerous from every other animal. I agree. We are the most dangerous animals on this planet Earth. Look at what we turn into. It's a beautiful place. You go to New York, you hate human. Go to every downtown cities in America, you begin to question humans. They come. What the fuck is wrong with us? But we cry of climate change. As if say now other animals dey change the climate. Now our lifestyle destroy the climate change. I do moving. I into moving too. And I learn a lot just by moving people, talking to people, old people. You will see people in their late 70s, early 80s moving into a 3 bedroom house with 26 foot load of trailer of load. And you begin to ask yourself, what do they need all these things for? But that's not the painful part. They would invest. If either a stood break from wherever they are moving from, or something glass, something happen, it will change their home mood. It will change us life. In my mind, I was like, you have 5 to 10 years to live, and you worry about non-living things. You spend 75 years of your life acquiring, caring for this thing. You are on your way out. So I begin question we human, and I then they come to a conclusion Now the conclusion is forming it coming in form of question. How come the power that be, the masters of mankind, according to Adam Smith, who he classifies as people in charge of production, today we see them as class capitalists, right? How were they able to convince, quote unquote, both the educated ones and not educated ones, man and woman, old and young, any for every fucking human being on this planet, how did they see that all of us arrive at one point as far as today is concerned? Our goal is buy, just keep buying. All we do is buy. We wake up to say, how do we buy this? How can we get this? How do we work hard so that we can buy this? How do we study so hard so that we can afford this? Everybody, how were they able to make all of us? It doesn't matter where you live. You have one goal in life. Buy. I see old people are worrying about things that they will die.
And I said to myself, God, if there's any
In my, I'm lucky to live to that point. And what I will be worrying about is non-living things. Jesus fucking Christ, I fail myself. I don't live. Anyway, this I also go away from so the middle piece, just talking about we human and nature. Yes, we are also nature too, but I can see why you are. I hope maybe what I'm saying fall into my conclusion of how you see human. Motherland vote does not count to a larger extent. It's more about tribes. Now, and they see count with that now. So if tribes are able to organize themselves, their vote will count. It's as simple as that. So again, why you dey vote? By the time you find reason why you dey vote, you form a tribe along that reason, and your vote will count. Brother, ladies and gentlemen, am I preaching? Yeah.
tribe can come in various form. I mean, after that, America still play identity politics. North and South is still very pronounced in their presidential politics. Again, but they turn into class. Tribe can be formed along smokers, Igbo Smokers Association. It could be a tribe. Whatever that form interests, form tribes along your interests, which also resonate at the backdrop of what? Why you they vote. The weak and wicked love votes and elections for their selfish interests and stuff. If you they follow, make you open your eye, open sense. Okay. McKinley, my say Ovie does values you mentioned. I also see in Donald Duke, but no sure he has the numbers. He might or might not, but he is very marketable as a yes. But now, hey, I like this question when you ask before. Let me stay on there a little bit. Just what I said earlier on, like political party are formed for personal interest, for primary purpose of getting power, stopping legislative and all that kind of good stuff. So within that framework in the political animal kingdom, they have families, political families. Bola Tinubu they tell you say it belongs to the Yaradua family. So that's Atiku basically belong to the Yaradua family. Donald Duke, unfortunately, yes, unfortunately, belongs to the Obasanjo political family. Donald Duke, Peter Obi, Mogalu, Madam Due Process, Ezekwesili, what the heck is this current NSA, Nuhu Ribadu, Erufa has gone rogue. Was a good luck gone rogue. So these are Obasanjo political family. Now, why am I coming from that angle to answer Donald Duque, to respond to Donald Duque question? Is now put that political family structure aside, put the music industry on one side. How record label take they treat their artists. Marvin's is a critical example, right? Marvin all have a lot of people in this record label, but every year or every quarter, whatever, they introduce one and blow that one up, or they use the test market. Who has more potential? They go front them, right? That's why we see the likes of Tiwa Savage, the likes of a lot of people come from that. So the same thing. So Obasanjo, right? Now they test ground. Remember, I said Obasanjo sent good luck to NDP. No, so good luck Donald Duke to NDP. I be NDP. So one of that political party like that, a couple of years ago, said, right? Even the Badu himself was tested, sell. So Obi was the Mogalu was tried, sell. Due process was tried, sell. Obi was the one that cash market. So the rest had to. So that's how this game work too. You can see it from that angle. If you want to analyze this political animals, how they move around. So that's Donald Duke predicament. That's his future is now. The political family that they belong to, they are more superstars. People are better than in the bench. They bench up. They make first 11. If you want to use football analogy, you don't make first 11. You don't make team, you don't make the relay team. You want to use the track and field. So in the carry him as a bencher. So, Ove, I intentionally use Ghana. I got you. Thanks for the understanding. I like comparing Apple with Apple. I tried as much as I can, not to use the words to compare. No, I get what you're saying. I know, say Ghana developed their political culture over time. There's no the power. They don't get anything for the sake of conversation. Much respect to Ghanaians. No, in terms of what can actually cause that tension, the small resources we then get, they know how to, the Nigeria conundrum is a special case. That's why earlier on I was challenging if we actually have sovereignty. It's based on what and all that kind of shit. But yes, Ghana is still the classical example, but it was developed over the years. And the reason they develop it like that is because they have relatively smooth democratic process from the one up to today. Right, we are just celebrating 25 years of easy democracy in Nigeria. Where we are as a human being, black man don't want to see black man grow. Not the miseducation of that we are talking about, right? We are educated now. People seems to be thinking that we are Christian, we are Muslim. No, at the core of our existence, we are capitalists. They groom us to have capitalist tendencies and ideology, right? Even though we see they wake up trying to want to make heaven, but the cocoa be saying money is at everything. That's what capitalism is all about. It's about first. It's about I am the best, right? So in order for you to be the best, I must wish that person to be the worst. If you no fail, I know if you be number one. Let's face the facts, right? So that's why we dey reason the way we dey reason. It is not normal because every civilization had to preserve something that is unique to them. That is where they build the next revolution. See, that's where this nobody grow without a foundation. So we dey see ourselves as enemy, not necessarily.
Competition as a community person, somebody we can build the community together because we have to live here together, regardless of what we believe, how we dey see life, or whatever it is, we still have to live together. So the sure say I am really into this conversation we are having. The Igbo wey I hold for ground as I dey swing my hand in terms of demonstration, wetin I dey talk, e don far comot from my hand. Who do I blame? Ah, see, how many hours I don do? Well, don dey go 2 hours o. Suppose China is now superpower. Where are you? Nigeria and Nigerians. They get history. Their history is still largely based on what I just talked about. They never fit destroy them. They never fit enter them, miseducate them. Right? Nobody don't feel infiltrate them. Even up to today, that they build wall. The whole point of building wall back in the day is because that is the technology invoked to protect your civilization. That's why the Benin Kingdom built their own. Every civilization they build in China. Up to today, China still they build wall. That's why Google no fit work for China. Facebook no fit work for China. They have built their wall to protect that because that's where the infrastructure they come from now. Nobody will infiltrate you by just land like that again. It no go work like that. Anyway, that's a conversation for another day, man. Preach, Pastor Ovi. You got an organic veggie. I can tell. I'm telling you, man, the veggie way I get, my plug came through. So for me, on that note, make I leave go. I won't stop making no past 2 hours. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We will come here tomorrow morning if I no go hustle. Ciao, ciao. Good night.